Hi friends and welcome back. One quick questions. How many things around you can you see that actually make an impact on your productivity and even boost it? The truth is, most of us are drowning in stuff. Clothes we don't wear, apps we don't use, gadgets collecting dust, and here's the crazy part, all these things you own. They take up space, but they actually take up your mental energy. That's why in this video I want to show you how minimalism isn't just about fewer things to possess. It's about owning your time, your focus, and ultimately boost your productivity. We will break down how minimalism boosts your productivity, how to start without going too extreme, what not to do because minimalism can actually backfire, and practical steps you can take and apply today to get started and reclaim your focus. But before we dive in, subscribe to the channel and give this video a like so you don't miss out on other videos about productivity, personal finance, AI, business, startups, and so much more. Thanks for that, and now let's dive in. Why stuff kills productivity? Let's be real, clutter equals distraction. There's actually science behind that. Studies from the Princeton University show that when your environment is cluttered, your brain has to process more visual stimuli, meaning less focus on the tasks at your hand and the things you really matter about. And it's not just physical clutter. Digital clutter matters as well. Thinking of endless notifications, hundreds of unread mails, apps you don't use and never touch. Every decision your brain has to make, even tiny ones like which notebook should I use today, eat away your willing power and your productivity. This is called decision fatigue. Minimalism solves this and reclaims your environment. Especially, it's stripping away the non-essential stuff so your brain can focus on the things that really matter. What minimalism really means. Let's clear one myth. Minimalism doesn't mean to live in a white room with a single chair and nothing else. Minimalism simply means living intentional, owning only what adds value to your life. That might mean you don't need 5 notebooks, but just one, or maybe you streamline your wardrobe so you don't waste 20 minutes on picking your clothes, or deleting apps or turning off notifications so you might not thinking about opening these apps. Your phone just shows the real productive tools you are using and helps you to reduce your digital time. Minimalism is about removing distractions. If you have a guitar collection you enjoy and is fun for you, then you should keep it. But if you have 90% of your stuff never used and just collecting dust, then there might be some time to change. How minimalism boosts productivity. How does this tie directly to productivity? 3 ways. First, clarity of focus. Less stuff means fewer decisions, means more energy for deep work. Number 2, faster routines. If you own just 10 pieces of clothing that you actually love, it just takes 30 seconds to decide and to dress. Same for your workspace. If you have fewer tools, you have more time to use these tools and have fewer steps. And 3, mental state. A clear, minimal environment lowers stress and lets your brain sink in to the flow state even faster. This is why so many high performers such as Steve Jobs with a black turtleneck, jeans, and the same shoes every day, swear on minimalism. It's not about being trendy, it's about being freed and about your mind bandwidth. The direct path to minimalism. How do you actually get started? Here's the direct, no BS way. First, audit your environment. Look around your desk, your wardrobe, your apps, and ask yourself, do I actually use this and does it add value to my life? Number two, one in, one out. This is a really great rule. Every time you buy something new, get rid of one thing. If you buy a t-shirt, get rid of a t-shirt. If you download an app, get rid of one app. This keeps clutter from creeping back. Number three, digital declutter. First, delete unused apps. And number two, and this is the most important thing here, try or turn off as many notifications as possible. In fact, if someone really wants to message or get in touch with you, he will call you anyways, so you might turn off every notification. And unsubscribe to mailing lists or any spam that might be on your email. And number four, create a productive zone and environment. Make your workspace minimal. Only keep the things you really need. You don't need any stupid stuff there, any cases or any pens you're not using because you're all digital. Just the stuff you're using every day when you're working. Get rid of unnecessary pictures or other stuff. Laptop, notebook, one pen, that's it, all you need. When minimalism goes too far. Now, here's the trap. Too much minimalism can actually hurt you. If you get rid of things you actually love to look minimalistic, you will feel deprived. And that kills motivation and productivity. Remember, minimalism is a tool, not a religion. The goal isn't to have as less as possible. The goal is to have the necessary things, the things that add value to your life, your productivity, and the people around you. If you remove stuff that will help your health, your mental health, your friends, family, and your life in general, you might not throw them away or keep them, maybe in a smaller number, but you should keep them. Always keep in mind not to be too extreme. Practical productivity tips. To tie this back to productivity, here are a few quick wins. First, declutter your desk. Start every working session with a clean desk. Simplify your wardrobe. Even fewer choices mean more productive time. Limit tools. Don't use 20 tools, but try to maximize the usage of the tools you already have and you already use in your workflows. Try to use every single feature as good as possible instead adding new tools. And number four, batch tasks. Fewer transitions between tools and environments leave you with more time and get you more done. Each of these removes friction, which means you actually get more done and stay more productive. So here is the bottom line. Minimalism isn't about living with nothing. It's about living with enough. When you remove things and distractions, you have more free time to use for productivity, work, your family, friends, and stuff you really want to do. I really encourage you to try to remove things you don't need, and you should, or even just try to remove as many notifications and apps from your phone that don't add value to your life. What do you think about productivity and minimalism? Tell me in the comments which items you don't need and use and you should throw away. Think about it and tell me in the comments. Give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other videos about productivity, about business, AI, and so much more. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Cheers.